Today, let's talk about the new Tudor United SportsCar Championship coming in 2014. NASCAR's claim on North American sports car racing and its definition of what a premier series in this category of auto racing should be. But let's make the chat a bit more interesting than just a review of the facts and press releases to date. Let me share with you 10 things that need to happen to make the Tudor United SportsCar Championship better than just a new series name with a reshuffled deck of the same old cars, better than the same old racing and the same old media presentation. 10 things, in my opinion, that I'd love to see. And then you comment. 10 things that could make the new Tudor United SportsCar Championship fresh and more credible to carboys and race fans, and make attending, watching, following the Tudor Championship the go-to racing in North America. And it starts by not calling it its acronym TUSCC, because when I say TUSCC, the visuals I get are this. Or is TUSCC the acronym for the African-American World War II aviators that bravely defended our bomber fleets from the German Luftwaffe pilots? Yeah, and Mustangs should be racing in TUSCC. The Tudor USCC is the coming together of Grand Am and the American Le Mans Series sports car racing in 2014. Good, but if not careful, sports car racing could become the next baseball of North American sports. Cars and baseball were once America's national pastime, but now, maybe not so much. And maybe for the same reasons. Not fast enough, the baseball games and the endurance races, and yes, the cars, maybe even the cars. Not as violent as other pastime options, football and NASCAR crashes. And it's a regional experience versus a truly national one, the races and the 162 ball games, whatever. But today, we're going to explore some wake-em-up ideas for the Tudor United SportsCar Championship. Now, the 2013 Grand Am season is done. Corvette and Jordan Taylor, a past ShakeDown guest, won the Daytona prototype class, that championship, but Chip Ganassi won the DP team title. Ferrari won all the GT championships with Scuderia Corsa and Alessandro Balzan ringing up the team and driver titles, the prancing horse, the manufacturers. In the American Le Mans Series, 2 more races to go. VAR this weekend, and I'm with you biscuit-eating Southern track rats right now. And the ALMS championships, they're all still up for grabs. Now at COTA, Circuit of the Americas, the 2014 Tudor USCC schedule was announced. 12 events, but really only 11 races, as the series is splitting up the 4 classes at some of those races, like prototypes, but not LMPC, and the GTLM GT cars to Long Beach, prototypes and LMPC plus GT Daytona to Detroit, and both GT classes, but only the LMPC prototype class at VIR next year. Now I understand why, track contracts and relationships, but apparently using the word United in the new series name didn't actually mean that they're going to keep the classes together when they go racing. And another Tudor United SportsCar Championship breaking news, to show just how new and different the new series will be, Ford launches its new Daytona prototype. Well, looking like the old Riley DP, but with a 1956 Thunderbird grille. Okay, in fairness to Ford, the car will run a twin-turbo EcoBoost V6, and that's cool. And let's declare out loud right now, the Tudor United SportsCar Championship is not a merger, as it's been defined in the PR and in some of the media remastication. NASCAR bought the ALMS to consolidate it with its Grand Am property. And although what I'm about to say is not part of the top 10 list of things to change, it is something I ask. Going forward, please, let's just be honest with the fans and dial back the PR just a hue. Finally, it's time for the start of the real top 10 list, so here we go. Number 1, class marker lights. Bring back the class marker lights so I can follow the action and find out who the leaders are in each of the 4 classes. The Tudor Championship predicts 50 cars, some looking pretty much the same. The Ferraris in GTD and GTLM will look pretty close. LMPC kind of looks like an LMP2 car. And I might as well be watching freeway traffic versus the racetrack if I can't tell who the heck's winning the race. Number 2, change the TV, so it's not just the same old propaganda. And maybe they just need to unshackle the guys. I know the people who do the shows. I watch Fox Sports 1, the new home for this racing, versus something like ESPN, and at least Fox Sports is trying new things with their sports news. Racing is ready for the same mindset. Number 3, make the Daytona prototype and P2 cars cooler. Make them faster. They're working on that. Make them scary fast. Make them tough to drive. Create awe. Number 4, a driver rating system that's not bogus. Now, I don't know enough about the systems and the ratings. There's gold, silver, platinum, hell, there may even be carbon for driver evaluation. But I do know the racers are concerned about the credibility of the system. And they need to feel that they got a fair shot to do their jobs to win races, not feel like they got jobbed in the rules-making meetings. Number 5, less classes. F it. Remember number 1 about class lights? How about just less classes overall to make it easier to follow the action? Number 6, prize money. The stories of team subsidies for Grand Am racing are supposed to be history. And I've heard it said that if you raise the prize money, the allure of that big get will get more racers and teams to the race. And if you check what a team wins when they win a class right now, you'd be shocked. Number 7, big event weekends. Make them special, then execute against that theory. They've already got the platform with Daytona, the 24, Sebring, the 12-hour, Circuit of the Americas race, Long Beach, Petit Le Mans. But now it just get it done, make them feel big, which gets us to the next one on the list. Number 8, big-time marketing. The series needs to promote, cross-promote, implicate their partners to spend money to let people know about this new series. Number 9, make the internet work. I know they're happy with their new TV contract, and that's important, but the internet is the place where people go to watch, follow, and become fans. And finally, the number 10 reason, the number 10 thing I'd love to change, make it so anyone can win. Remember points 1 and 5, class lights and too many classes? Well, F it. How about just rules and speeds that say any class can win the overall? A P car, a GTLM car, even an LMPC. You know, fans love technical diversity. And anyone can be fast enough to win, and you offer the fans a look at many solutions to get to that checker flag. And that would be interesting. That would make it be seen as cool. Unleash those Corvettes and Vipers. Let them battle a Daytona prototype. You'd have different classes, different chassis, different engine designs. It would all be a big wow. And it feels in sync with the time attack and homebrew tuner guy mindset of being creative and doing their own thing, and the car boys that question pro racing authenticity. However, since it's all about winning, will one solution between the GT, DP, P2, LMPC cars, will one solution win out? Will one class of car dominate the number of entries in the field versus the other? I say no, because each class has its own reason for being. For the manufacturers, it's GT, those cars, and taking them to Le Mans. For P2 and DP, it's all about prototypes and taking them to Le Mans. And yes, I said Daytona prototype and the Le Mans 24 in the same sentence. For LMPC class, it's the lower cost of competing, the less bucks to be on the grid, and people will still populate that class. Now, you can still win your own class, but because racing has become like kids' soccer where everyone wants a trophy, or the chance to win even if you can't drive anything but nails into a board, which is what I am, bored, watching wankers drive cars slow and easy, number 10 on today's list is my favorite. Anyone can win. It's American democracy. Everyone has a chance. Well, until the government shutdown. But equal opportunity for all the racers. Everyone wins a race. It's an easier race to follow, more on-track action. So male or female, it's supposed to take balls or steel ovaries to drive these cars fast and to race professionally. So bonus number 11 on the list of things the Tudor United SportsCar Championship should do to be successfully different: allow the building of cars that are truly awesome, intense, and really take a skill to drive and race fast and at the limit. Create awe and respect for the Tudor United SportsCar Championship racers, and your series will become a god maker. I don't need more likable friends, I need heroes. Of course, without the performance-enhancing drugs of baseball. Now, what do you think about everything we talked about?